As you start to walk on the way appears. Rumi. Imagine waking up and sensing that the world has changed in a way you cannot explain. Not louder, but clearer. Not faster, but lighter. Many people call this shift the move from the third dimension to the fifth. In simple words, it is not about escaping the physical world. It is about rising in awareness, in vibration, and in the quality of attention you bring to every moment. Today, I will show you what the fifth dimension feels like, and the 11 honest signs that you may already be living there now. First, a quick map. The third dimension is the everyday field of matter, deadlines, and roles. The fifth dimension is a state of awakened consciousness where unity, compassion, and intention become normal. The path between them is not a straight road. It is a spiral. You rise, you integrate, you rise again. If you are feeling unusual sensations in your body or heart, you are not broken. You are recalibrating. Sign 1. Your intentions manifest more quickly. When your mood lifts and gratitude leads the day, the outer world seems to meet you halfway. It is not magic, it is alignment. What you hold with clear attention tends to grow. Sign 2. You start releasing what is toxic, foods that feel heavy, habits that drain you, conversations that spiral into fear. Your system becomes honest about what it can no longer carry. You do not hate those things. You simply stop feeding them. Sign 3. You experience more lucid dreams. You wake remembering scenes that carry guidance. Keep a notebook by the bed. Often the message is simple and practical, like a friend whispering the next step. Sign 4. Your intuitive senses switch on. Hunches sharpen. You notice patterns before they unfold. Some people report flashes of insight, gentle inner voices, or a presence that feels supportive. Stay grounded. Treat intuition as another sense to be trained with care. Sign 5. The old life begins to crumble. Plans fall away. Certain paths close. It can feel like collapse, but often it is a clearing. Later, you may see how life was making space for a truer direction. Sign 6. Judgment quiets. You catch yourself labeling less, listening more. You understand that emotions are weather. They pass. You stop arguing with the sky and start reading the forecast with compassion. Sign 7. You recognize that everything is energy. Thoughts, words, and places carry a frequency. You realize that attention is creative, and you choose it with more respect. You speak a little softer. You think a little cleaner. Sign 8. Your appetite changes. You prefer simple, lighter foods, and you eat closer to what your body actually needs. This is not a diet trend. It is your system asking for fuel that matches a calmer frequency. Sign 9. You feel one with life. Not as an idea, but as a warm fact. You look at a stranger and sense a quiet kinship. You stand under the night sky and feel held by something vast and kind. Sign 10. You trust that your needs will be met. You still take action, but anxiety does not run the show. You notice timely support, small coincidences, and doors that open when you move with integrity. Sign 11. You crave nature. You want sunlight, wind, mountains, trees, the simple medicine of soil and water. City noise becomes harder to tolerate, and your nervous system sighs with relief when you touch the earth. Here is the climax of this message. The fifth dimension is not a place you escape to. It is a way of relating to this life, here and now. You do not abandon the body. You honor it. You do not reject the mind. You clarify it. You do not deny pain. You meet it, and it moves. So how do you live this more consistently? Begin small and faithful. Breathe in for 4, out for 6, 3 times in a row, several times a day. Clear one small toxin from your routine this week. Journal your dreams for 7 mornings and look for repeating symbols. Practice 1 minute of compassion before a hard conversation. Touch a tree. Drink water slowly. Bless your food. Thank your feet for carrying you. Trust does not appear when you need it. It grows because you practice it when things are ordinary and calm. Add 4 anchors to your day. Breath to settle the body. Light, clean nourishment to steady the nerves. Nature to reset your rhythm. And service, even in tiny ways, to keep the heart open. When you help someone quietly, you step out of the small self and back into the field of connection. If physical or emotional symptoms worry you, seek proper care. Spiritual growth and good support can walk together. And when setbacks come, remember the spiral. There is no grade to pass and no gate to guard. If you slip into old fear, notice it, place a hand on your heart, and return to the next kind action. Integration is the real ascension. The more you bring presence into the simple scenes of your day, the more the 5th dimension stops being an idea and starts becoming your resting home. If this spoke to you, stay with this work. Share in the comments which sign is most alive for you now. Subscribe for more grounded guidance as we walk this path together. May your path be clear, your heart be steady, and your life grow lighter than your thoughts.